Hello everybody, my name's Thogwin, and today I'm going to be talking about Skull and Bones. This is a game that was made by Ubisoft back in like 2020 or something like that. I don't remember what first released or 2022, but it's a pretty good game. I know that they're like, oh, this is going to be the AAA game killer. This is like, what, quadruple A or something like that. They said it's some ridiculous stuff. I definitely do not think that this is going to be anything like that whatsoever. I mean, when I walk around town, which you saw just a second ago, it is very like laggy. It is, or not smooth, you know, it's very floaty. That's why I say floaty. And apparently they're talking about maybe doing some land combat in one of the updates coming up. But I mean, for what you get in the game, I think it's fun. I've played Black Flag when it first came out, and I don't think I completed it. I personally wasn't a fan of it. I was like 14 when it came out, if I remember correctly. If it came out in 2014. I'm a 2000 baby, so whenever that game did come out, I was a little too young to understand it, and I was coming off like Assassin's Creed 1, where I got confused, and then Assassin's Creed 2 was great, 3 was great, you know. I loved those games, but 4 I was kind of like, maybe I was just going through some things in life. I don't know. I'm kind of giving myself excuses. I do plan on wanting to go back through it sometime. If you think I should, maybe leave a comment telling me if it's good or not, but that's besides the point. This game does have some pretty good battles. I do like the ship play, so this is kind of, I don't know if it's end game or later game. I am what? Infamy. I'm not sure. Let me see. I'm Infamy 9, as you see right there. So I'm definitely not like level 1. I'm not level whatever, 5 or whatever. I don't know what it goes up to. I know there's tier 2 in the worlds. I'm in tier 1 right now. So there's still a lot more for me to see. I think I have about 20 hours in the game. I got it for $4 when it was on sale. So right here, let's go ahead and just get this guy. I got torpedoes right here. I'll shoot at him. So I got it when it was on sale for $4, which I think this game does go on sale quite a bit. So if you are wondering, is it worth full price or whatever they're asking, I don't know. Me personally, like, and I think a lot of people like this. These days, you don't really buy games for full price unless you're going into like, oh, I'm gonna binge this. This is what I'm excited for, like an Elden Ring kind of thing. Which that's funny. I say that I don't even have that game, but you know what I'm trying to say. This isn't a game where you're like, oh, I need to play this. I need to pay full price for this. I want this right now. Like, this is more so something like, oh, if it's on sale, by all means, I'd pick it up in a heartbeat and play it. I've played this on my Steam Deck. It works really good. So if you're wondering if deck support works, yes, it does. It's pretty fantastic. Yeah, ship over here, I gotta see. So, not that, but what I'm doing currently right now is I'm upgrading my ship right now. I just upgraded it from, I think, tier 4, and now I'm going to tier 5, something like that. So I have to get some rubber. So I'm going to an outpost I've never been to before. Up here on the map, it says there's rubber all the way up here. So, yeah, just in case you're wondering what's going on. You do missions. So my journal, I got all these missions right here. So these are like contracts and stuff like that. And it does a pretty good job of like, you don't really get lost in this game per se. There's a couple times when I'm kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing, and it might have come down to like, oh, there might be like some weird glitch going on from playing trial. Because yeah, there is a trial for this game. I think you play the first 4 hours, if I'm remembering correctly, for free. And that's what I did. And I had my wife play it as well. We played it together, and she got a little farther in the tutorial than I did of the trial, because I was watching her play like, oh, you know, let me see if you get stuck, you need help, let me help you with it. This is a boss, which is a level 8. I'm level 9, so it might not go too hard. You do end up getting moments where some of the ships, when you're battling them, they either don't do a whole lot of damage for where you're at in the game, or they'll do an insane amount of damage. What you're probably going to see today, I don't know where I'm going specifically, but there is a chance that I'm not going to really have too much of a struggle with people I'm killing. There's also a chance I might get fully obliterated. I don't know. I've never been over on this side of the map. But, yeah, it's kind of, I don't want to say janky. I just want to say the challenge is either, like I said, 100% or 0. And I think with other people in the game, it does have scaling difficulty. Most of my time playing this, I've been playing with my wife. So I'm kind of doing her a disservice right now by playing without her. She just had to go to work, so I figured, oh, I might as well go get this last upgrade, because when we do things together, she's getting a little mad. She's like, oh, why are you attacking all these people? And I'm like, because the name of the game is to kill. Yeah, I really enjoy it. The story is kind of mid. It's like, you know, I'm not really in it for the story. I'm kind of just in it to go ahead and go from point A to point B. I like traveling in the ship. I like going and plundering places, which maybe if I... Actually, yeah, I should be able to, because I think that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go plunder. Hopefully I'll be able to show you what plundering is. I feel like a lot of people who make videos in this game, they're like doing like proper reviews, and it's kind of hard to blur the lines between like, okay, I don't want the sanitized version of it. I just want to know, like, legit, is this something that I should even waste my time with? Because you get a lot of people saying this game's trash. Oop, so my sales bomb left. He just destroyed my sails. So if you aim at sails, you can collapse them in, which they'll repair them here in a minute. But as you can see, like on my ship specifically, collapsed. And they just got back together. Those torpedoes have a special effect that's for this season's, whatever it is, the season holiday event for Halloween, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's my flame cannon. I need to get up there. Oh, you can't see this right now. My Ubisoft thing popped up. So this does have the Ubisoft, you know, jankware they have. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm playing on Steam. I would much rather not have that, but alas, it's Ubisoft. They're gonna have that. They have it for everything. It's annoying. I have my bombardment and a mortar cannon right here. I just unlocked this, or I just bought one. I've had it for a while now. So. Yeah. So if you want to have like intense battles, there is PvP. I haven't really done a whole lot, but I did do like one battle. I was like a level 7 against a level 13 ship. That dude utterly obliterated me, as you can imagine. So this is typically what happens. Usually you have other guys that do end up popping in. So this isn't a player. This is just a crew. I think I just picked up his head. Yep, Captain Sinaga's head. So that'll be a bounty I get to deliver later. I didn't even know this guy was over here. I just kind of just stumbled across him and decided, hey, might as well go and get him. So you can look through your telescope, see what they got. You got some silver, not a whole lot. He's not even really worth killing. You can board their ship if you get close enough. There's a Kraken over there, something like that. Get that. Shoot it for release. And there we go. First time I actually did that. Looks nice. Sorry, I feel like I've been mumbling a lot this entire video just because I'm kind of trying to formulate my thoughts, get them together, but then I get distracted. So it's kind of what you do a lot in this game. It's a very nice game to kind of just like waste time. Like I said, the story isn't like something absolutely amazing. Is there a story here? Yes, there is. And there's cutscenes. There's quite a few cutscenes. Like they're micro cutscenes. When I looked on Reddit, people were saying, "Oh, it's not as bad as Starfield," or is that what it is? One of the games, I don't know which one it is, I never played it, but one of those games, if you know what I'm talking about, they have like a lot of bad cutscenes in between there. It's not as bad as that, so if you think of your most cutscene heavy game, it's probably a little worse, little less worse than that. But they're like the loading screen buffers, and it's really not that bad. Requiem of the Lost, that one's an interesting one. So right now for this season, or because it's Halloween, you have ghost ships that come, you gotta heal them to break a barrier around them, and then you gotta destroy them. That's where you can end up getting a lot of, you can get into trouble. You really can. It's pretty difficult so far. Even for where I'm at right now, level 9, I'm not yet ready for it. I think I need to get some better upgrades, honestly. I have no idea what this is right here. I don't think this is where I'm trying to go because my mark's over there. So let's go and discover this. We'll interact. Oh, so they want the head. So there you go. Just over the head, and they'll give me some money. Currency for this game, you have multiple currencies. So top right hand corner right now you see gold. Those squid tokens, the first one is, I forget what those are called. Those are something I need to actually use for my ship upgrade. And then you have silver. Silver is one of those things where you're not going to have a whole lot of it for a bit, and then you're going to probably end up finding a bunch of it. So you don't really got to worry about that. Feel free to spend that as much as you want. I would say keep a couple in reserves for fast travel. You can only fast travel at docks. So that place we were just at, that was a little settlement. There is no dock there because it's just like a trade town. As you saw, you could plunder it, which is where I'm actually getting ready to go do over here. I'll show you what that is, but, you know, obviously the word plunder, you're going to destroy their city and basically rob them. Because we are pirates after all. What would be a pirate game without being able to rob? That'd be kind of lame. I just got an achievement. Sweet. Collect fiber in 3 regions. So yeah, I haven't been over to this side of the map. This is all brand new. I have no idea how difficult this is. Actually, looking at this, so it's level 9. This actually looks kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. So I'll interact with them first. Let me go ahead and buy. And I want to get some. I guess I'll buy some mortars. I just got this weapon, so I can use that. Don't really need rockets, but I'll just go and buy some because I might get a rocket eventually. And I'm looking for rubber. I'm gonna buy all the rubber, which is not a lot. Okay, let me go ahead and equip this. Wrong button. This upgrade. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try plundering. We're gonna see how this is gonna go because this is a pretty big. I already have enough rubber. Well, you know what? That's no fun. We're going to still just do this. So this is a pretty big settlement. They have quite a few ships. So as you see these towers right here, those towers, those are going to start shooting at me. Let's start this. So, like I said, it's just a great game to kind of just waste time, get going with it. Oopsie. And of course, it's out of range. Just a good time to just waste doing things. You can listen to a podcast while playing this. Usually me and my wife will just talk. They do sing sea shanties and stuff. It's fun. I have the music down low for this. Usually don't do it in like high stress situations. I'm going to be getting obliterated if I don't get these guys down though. So bottom left, you'll see those 3 diamonds in my ship. Those are your speed boosts, or like speed. That was good. Ooh, I missed it, didn't I? Yep, I missed it. That's okay. Those are my torpedoes I'm shooting. Those are your speeds. I'm currently at 0 right now, 0 knots. This is not going very smoothly. I apologize. Go. So we got one thing done. I need to get out of here, you guy. And that kind of low. So, in case you're wondering, I normally don't play this bad. I think it's just because I have a camera on. Oh my goodness. And you see all those ships are coming. So let's see if I can use a mortar. See if I can get bait them to come into that. Here we go. And of course, my torps on the wrong side. So, I mean, you do a lot of juggling around where you have your ships, your weapons at. You do get to customize where you want your weapons at. So I'm the one that's kind of doing this to myself. When I'm playing for the most part, I usually have, like I said, my wife here. So she'll help bombard things and destroy things. So it's usually not just me. But since she's not here right now, I'm kind of having to play cleanup. But we will get there. The main thing about doing these missions is starting with getting rid of these towers, which is one right over there. I thought I got all these over here. Let's get that. You want to get these towers gone so they can stop shooting at you so much. You can heal your ship, which on the bottom left when I get out of this in a second, I'll show you. You'll have food. My repair kit's actually still on my left D-pad. So food's on the right D-pad. I don't usually use that too much. So they have like some systems that are like, they feel like they're half developed. Like the food system, it seems like you're supposed to be using it a lot more than you're supposed to. Like they want you to use it a lot more than you actually will. I've only had to eat like one time. And that was with, I don't remember what ship it was. Oh, I got full loot. Shit. Taku. Okay. It seems like they wanted you to like use it a lot more than what you actually end up using it. Because you have a stamina system, but very rarely like do you actually get affected by it. It's usually when you're trying to block. And that's only like when like you're on like really high seas if you're really getting screwed or something. So it's not, it feels like it's not really a developed system. It's like they thought it was a good idea and then they just stopped halfway. It's like, oh, well, we actually don't want that. I don't know. But, back in there. So there we go. We destroyed all of their defenses on this side, all those towers. We got all the main ships out. And at the top of the screen, you see the ship, the chests. You're going to have ships that kind of come and try to stop you from plundering. And this is kind of the cycle for plunders. You're going to get bombarded by a bunch of ships typically, which right now I have one. Destroy those, goes to the next level. And you just keep building up from there. If I shoot there, I'm going to miss him because I'm probably going to hit that rocket on that one side. Oh, we went through it. Okay. And he's out of the way. So, yeah, it's... I don't know how to describe it, because I can tell just by like playing this and talking. If you were to watch this, it doesn't fully encapsulate how it feels to actually play. It's one of those games where it's like you can watch all the footage you want, but it's not really going to give you a judgment on whether or not you should play it or if it's for you until you actually give it a shot yourself. And I did the math, you know. I got like 4 hours of fun in this game for... Not 4 hours of fun. I got like 16, 17 hours of fun in this game for $4. And I haven't spent any extra money on like any other premium currency. I really don't care about that. You have enough ship customization to make your ship look kind of fun without buying that stuff. Is there a way to get fancier ship stuff for free? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think there is. I think it's definitely gonna be one of those things where it takes a long time for you to earn the free premium currency though. So I mean, I did find like there is a, that's too close. What is it? The seasons. You can earn some rewards by playing and doing specific things there and get the premium currencies that way. It's not a lot, of course, it's just a little bit, but there is a way. Is it enough to buy everything? No. But I don't usually play games for cosmetics. I know some people do. Are they overpriced? I don't know. Because once again, I don't do that for that. Do I think it's toxic? Yeah, I don't like microtransactions. That's why I usually don't play games with microtransactions. But to each their own. Every game almost has them. I do hear that they're talking about potentially doing something where they might try limiting some of that in games. I would definitely be for that. A total side tangent, because I'm just thinking about that on that topic. Do you remember like growing up and playing games with no microtransactions, like on the daily, where they're shoved down your throat, just good unadulterated games? I haven't like. I think about that recently. Like, man, I don't even know what the last game was that didn't have all these loot boxes and all these things you had to pay money for was, and just all the great experiences that we got for one price, where the developers actually tried hard to make something that they could be proud of. And they made banku bucks. They made a lot of money on that just for doing what they're set out to do, a game company. And it does make me kind of long for those days when one price gave you everything that they had originally desired and intended to do, and the incentive to do better. It's just not there at all. And it's just disheartening. It's sad. I do not miss being a kid. I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, I wish I was a child. But I am one of those people who do kind of miss being able to see what they had desired and what they fully intended. All in one go. So let me see. I'm trying to go ahead and open up the town so I can, the settlement, so I can. That didn't really help me. This has not helped me at all. I'm trying to open the settlement so I can sell some stuff, because you see at the top right, I have 53 out of 50. So you do have some soft locks kind of on how much you can carry. You can jettison stuff off the side of the boat, but I really don't want to do that, because if you jettison out, I think you can pick it back up. Interact. Here we go. Interact. Get it. There you go. Buy and sell. Back in this menu, guys. We're going to just get rid of a bunch of my foods. Let's see. This is repick 3, repick 2. So you do have like weight system, but once again, like that even in itself doesn't even feel like it's really fully thought out, honestly, because I haven't ever once fully like loaded my ship. I have one time. Let me see. I have one time. That's not better. One time, I don't know why the heck I'm brain farting. I've gotten like fully, like I got right now. I can't pick anything up. I don't know what's going on with my brain right now. I'm like tooting. Okay, so rockets. So this is a level 2. This is a level 1. So I'm gonna go with that. There we go. Sell that. Pick up some more money. So also, in case you're wondering, you see my money. Like I have quite a bit. When we were doing a mission, me and my wife, we got the mission was like, oh, you had to swap a ship over to the enemy ship, and you had to go and you know, like basically smuggle ships. That way you could do like espionage or something like that. You know, you're screwing over the other people. They're gonna do something with the ship that we stole, and she wasn't there. And I swapped over my ship, and she was supposed to join me since it's a co-op mission, and we couldn't advance without her like joining me up with me. So then what ended up happening was we were getting raided, a forced raid. So all of these ships just kept coming after us. We probably had like 8 ships coming at us every time you kill one, 3 would pop up. And we were doing that for like 15 minutes. it was kind of intense. And I go, hey, I think I need you actually over here in order to stop this. And she goes, I'm in the middle of something. I can't talk to you right now. And I was like, I don't think you heard me. I need you over here so we can like stop them from coming. Because she's like, oh, they're all over me. They're kicking my ass. And it was a good time. That was a good time. And I made like 80,000 silver. And then I went to a blacksmith guy. And I was like, oh, I'll just buy some things. Like, see if he has any. He doesn't have any. They have recipes that you can buy, like crafting schematics. I was like, oh, I'll just buy a bunch of schematics and do that. And there's things on these islands that you can kind of do. The main point of these islands, I think, are just really to stash and basically recharge or fast travel to. Like this guy here, a leader. I'm not really too worried about that right now. But she was like, you need to get over here. I need you like right now. Because when I swapped over the ship, it was technically a better ship by rank, but a worse ship by like what they had equipped. I did a decent amount of damage, but I liked my weapons a lot better because my weapons were higher tier, and they reloaded faster. So I was like, I just need you to come. Like, I'm not dying, but I'm kind of sick and tired of killing 50,000 of these ships that technically aren't supposed to be here right now because we're supposed to be doing the mission. So that was a fun moment. And you have a lot of these little fun moments in this game. You really do. Like, it's mostly mindless fun. If I were to summarize this in like one go, this game, Skull and Bones, is like mindless fun. I enjoy it because it's just something that I can do. Okay, so that currency is called Pieces of 8. That's what I was trying to say earlier too. So there we go. You get cutscenes for everything. It's a cutscene for upgrading your ship. Let me go ahead and see. Take that stuff out. And look at that. I can still go even further. Green heart planks. I must have just gotten that too. So I'm going to go ahead and track that. And that'll be something I'll just do later. But yeah, if you're thinking about buying this game and you want to play it, here's another 21-minute video of some guy telling you, hey, it's decent, it's good. The game's not necessarily dead. I think there's like 500 people playing right now as of November 10th on Steam. I don't know how many people's playing on Ubisoft, and it's also cross-platform. So you also have that. If you go here, cross-play, you can play with people from Xbox and PlayStation and all that stuff. And there is right here, if I open it up, push Y, go here in the world, you can just go ahead and send invites to people, and people can send you random invites. I've done that before. People have sent me random invites as well. And you can talk to people. There is mic support. I never talked on mic, but apparently in the settings they do have that. So there's that. There's a text. Let me see if I hold left stick in for this. Again, hi. I have to click right here. Hi. You can send messages to other people to the world. People can talk to you if you want to. I definitely recommend probably not using this chat system because when you text something, all you get is a little notification on the bottom right hand corner where the little text bubble is, and then you get to pull it up. It'll be like orange, and you have to check like that. So I don't know if there's a setting that makes it permanently on there. I feel like if it was permanently on there though, as you can see, it kind of would block some of that screen. It might not look as nice, but yeah. And there's also people that can request help. So randomly on the map, you can hold this button to track this guy's asking for help, and go do that. So there's a lot of things in here, and there's honestly, there would be a lot of potential for this game if they got a bigger hype for it. But I think since they launched it at like $80 or $70, that's astronomical. That's just stupid. This game, if it was say $30, $40, I think there'd be more people who'd be willing to give it a shot. And they just it's one of those things where companies like, oh, we're gonna get a lot of money for this, and then they get half of what they expect, and then since they charge so much, they soured the base, the player base, and it's just. He really fumbled the ball because this game could be great. And they're still updating it. They're still giving things that they're wanting to do with it. But it could be just so much better than what it actually is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had the money put into it. And it's not that I want to say I don't know where it went because I can kind of see where it went. But it's multiplayer, so that's where a lot of budget's going to go as well. But you just expect better. That's all I'm kind of saying. But for $4, this game's great. You wouldn't really expect better for $4. You're like, oh, wow. This is definitely like one of the better, I don't know if you'd say this MMO, but MMO experiences. Just for what this is, it's good. And I think you should definitely give it a try if you're looking for a game just to kill time. I don't think you should just buy it if you're like, oh, it's on sale, I'll get it for $4 and maybe I'll play it some. Like, if you're going to get it, be intentional, because this is a game that can definitely sit in your backlog. You never try it. And there's also a chance that, I don't know how many more years of support this game's going to have or how much more longer they're going to support it. I don't think it's going away anytime soon, but just in case, get it, enjoy it for what it is, and then do what you want to do. So, yeah. And like I said, there's tier 2 I still haven't seen yet, so maybe I'll make another video later on. Probably won't, but maybe I will. We'll see how this has been received. So, yeah. But if you liked the video, leave a like. If you have any comments, tips, or anything like that, that'd be awesome. Leave them there. And, yeah, I guess until next time, I will see you later. Bye.